Sorry.
Got it, Nate? Good.
All right.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Your roll call, Cindy, for special meeting.
Mr. Blanton,
Here.
Mr. Reiniger,
Here.
Mr. Robinson,
Here. Really, we're here today to open bids for the Rumpke contract. And also going to executive session on other issues. Discuss before we go into it. So, get the bids opened already? You want to open?
Yeah, right here, we have one.
Got time?
We have one bid.
No, we don't. We got 9.
Are you gonna do it?
We're doing it.
I can see the trustees collecting.
oh God.
Those received today at 9 o'clock. Sure. You all the others lined up, you tell it. Okay, the bid from Rumpke is going to be $14.85 per unit per month. What do we do? 4,170 units?
1,052 houses, I think it is.
Yeah. I'm counting the ones not done yet for Bigway Gallery. The 4,052, you said?
I think that's where we're at, yes.
And a maximum annual bid increase of 3% per year. And
What do we pay right now per unit?
1316 per month.
how much?
1316.
16, yeah, 13. I got a question. What's the alternate bid?
It's just an alternate you can choose. We wanted to comply with the 3% max you had in there. It was an alternate for a different rate with a 5%.
So we want to pay you more. Oh, okay. It just starts out 14.25.
It's a little less.
5% rate.
5% annuals, yeah.
So it starts at 14. Okay, there's two offers here. One of them is $14.85 per unit per month. And it's 3% increase maximum per year. And the other one is 14.25 with a 5% increase per year. Per year.
Is this a 3-year contract?
4-year. 4-year contract. And we still don't have any recycling in the bid anymore, do we?
Did not offer.
Our direct billing, how many we picked up?
Still do that.
Still use direct billing and recycle?
For around 40% of the homes still subscribe for recycling separate. We build them quarterly.
All right. Benny, you have any idea on the price which way you want to do? You want to start low and with the 5%? No.
I would have to sit down and do some numbers, and I mean, I can't just.
When
Did you, with both, does it come out pretty even?
I think what it does, probably year number 4, the
Which one would be the best for us over?
Do we need to decide to increase?
Right.
We can start on Wednesday, because it has to be down to Audrey's office and get on the ballot. So you want to look at it and let me know by Wednesday night, which one we could reserve?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are okay with that? Then I'll be able to
So
also.
you have time?
Yeah, that'll give me time to work the numbers both ways. And then we can vote on it, and then I'll have the budget ready
For
to
the
tell
audit?
you what we need to do for a levy for the garbage.
Okay.
Okay,
So that gives you enough time.
yeah, that'll give me plenty
So
of.
that okay with you, Dean?
Oh, yeah, yep.
Okay.
Till January, so we have plenty of time.
And we continue, we've never had a increase for fuel surcharge. We appreciate that. I mean, I know a lot of the direct billing units do get a direct increase on surcharge. We've never had that, I'd like to thank Rumpke for continuing to put that in contract, will not charge us for fuel bill, especially this past year and a half. I'll make a motion that we go ahead and give this to Cindy to review on the prices and.
We don't.
accept- Huh?
I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna accept that bid.
Right.
So,
Well, we can't really, we can accept Rumpke's bid, but we don't know which plan. We can do
Right.
that. We can accept Rumpke's
we'll
bid.
accept the
Contingent
bid,
on-
but we let you know which one we're gonna take,
Okay.
5 year or the 5% or 3%.
Sure.
Okay, make sure that you know Wednesday after she runs the numbers.
Okay.
Okay.
So we do need a second.
I'll second.
Any discussion on that? Mr. Blanton,
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Reiniger,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes. Appreciate Mr. Barry coming up.
Thank you. Thanks for the.
Available for
Mr. Brookie, yes.
Another tight race there that you got. Thanks a lot. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you.
Mike, I think you had something you want to bring up. For
Yeah, just, so, Ms. Rubbers is here and she's, we've had some issues with the current company that we use for linen rentals and just because of staffing shortages and whatnot, they've, had trouble fulfilling some of our, orders in a timely fashion. So, she, met with City Oster, our fiscal officer, and they're recommending that we sign a contract with a new company, called Economy Linens and Towel Services. So everyone is on board with this, but apparently it's something that we need to vote on as a board. So I'm making a motion that we go with Economy Linen and Towel Services for our rentals, for linen napkins, you know, all that. Here's the this is the actual original design and the price comparisons.
Basically, we kind of the same numbers, right?
It's the same,
Those are the price comparisons.
yeah, price comparison there.
You used them before, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, and if you want to address it, but apparently she's had to, because they couldn't fulfill their orders in just a couple days notice, she has to go to this company anyway and use them, which sometimes, because it's an expedited last minute thing, to be end up paying more anyway. So it just makes sense for us to go with a more dependable company that we're not having to scramble with all the time at the last minute for some of these larger events.
Where we're going. Back to your Mike. You got anything else on board report? Got anything you want to bring up?
Well, we need to second that.
Well,
I did. I made a motion that we approve this contract and Economy Linen and Towel Services.
I'll second.
Mr. Blanton?
Yes.
Mr. Reiniger?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Now, Mike, do you have anything else?
No, we could talk more next week, but I'll just say that I stopped by Goat Yoga, this Saturday and, we had 2 full classes, and it was, just something new, something exciting and, everybody had a blast. All I saw was smiles, across the board. So it was a good day. We'll talk more next week at a regularly scheduled.
Maybe we can use them to color grants.
Right. But, yeah. My kids enjoyed stopping up and petting the goats when they were in their little timeout for a second, but, it was a good time. But other than that, again, we'll talk and we're also working on promoting the next concert, which is next Friday. So that's quickly approaching the 23rd. And we have the Whammies and we're trying to get the word out and get a good crowd there. So that's all I have.
Dan? I have nothing. Nothing. Cindy, you are.
Yeah, I just want to go over, so I've been working on the budget, the 5-year forecast. And I'm meeting with the finance committee Monday nights. It's kind of rush because we're waiting on the garbage bid. So I will work on this tomorrow. And then get the report to you guys, send an email to the committee. We're meeting on Monday, and then we're having a public hearing next Wednesday. It's just it's a 5-year forecast to see what we need in the future for levies. And then we just send it to the auditor. It's not the real budget. The real budget comes in January. But it's just a report we have to do, and then we send it into the county for their approval. Because they also look at to make sure we're not, our numbers are in line with everything on their end too. So and then, is that, yeah, that was it.
So you're relaxed now after the
But I
shock
still,
yesterday?
I don't know, I'm still,
You do?
yeah. We possibly could be losing money, Fort money next year, which we thought it was gonna be 25 to 27. So I had a little panic attack yesterday, but I think the numbers I have are the numbers they gave, so I think.
Okay, I have nothing except, we're gonna go into executive session, and once again, it's about regarding the fire chief, and just so you all know, I know a lot of people questions why we had another investigation after the first investigation, but the fire chief is kind of a protected class under the ORC. There's a procedure, you're dealing with the fire chief. And that's why there's actually 2 investigations. So, I make a motion that we go into executive session pursuant to the ORC 121.22 G1 and to discuss the investigation of the charges or complaints against a public employee.
I'll second.
All right, Mr. Riker,
Yes.
Mr. Bland,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson.
Yes.
Okay, coming out of executive session, Cindy, when you roll call.
Roll call. Mr. Bland,
Here.
Mr. Riker,
Here.
Mr. Robinson.
Okay, no statements can be made. We will ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I will second.
Okay, Mr. Bland,
Yes.
Mr. Riker,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson.
Yes.
Hold it.